Someone in the comments pointed out that Vernasty was using a wooden stick. Is that true? The rumors are true. Look at the Titan wooden stick on Vernasty. You absolutely love to see. Woo! What an absolute legend using a wooden stick. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of your Shanghai Dragons custom NHL 20 franchise mode. Never gets old saying that. We are on a roll right now, 35, 16, and 6. We are buzzing, and that is awesome. There's not really too many things I want to change on the team. There's a few things here and there. Last episode, we maybe talked about beefing up the third line with a big-time player, maybe like a guy from the Prague Knights, Taylor Radish. That was some talk in the comments. Now, speaking of Mr. Radish, Robert, he has a comment that I'd like to go over. He says, when you look for a new forward for the third line, if they fit your team first, click on the right stick and go down to see the scouting report. It'll tell you where the player fits on the team. If Radish fits on the third line, go get him. Personally, I don't think you need anything. If it ain't broke, you don't need to fix it. All right, I respect it. And that was actually a very popular opinion in the comments. People say, yeah, we love to see trades, but really you don't need it. You're 35, 16, and 6. On paper, you might be able to improve it a little bit, but really, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So here's the magic moment here. Taylor Radish, all right? He's kind of the perfect forward for us. 6'2", 216, a big power forward. So let's see here. Pro Scout assessment. Ooh, fits on the following based on our coach Spike Bickle's scheme. He would fit best on the fourth line. There's absolutely no way we're going to put a guy who's having a career year on the fourth line. Unfortunately, maybe he'll hit free agency. I highly doubt it, but if he does, I'd like to maybe revisit this. See, it's kind of broken because the overalls are kind of all over the place. Like, there's a bunch of defensemen who are like 70 overall that are listed as top 4. So I'm sure if we were to go in there and check out their scouting report, it would be like, oh, they're going to be good for our minor top 2. But when realistically, in this xTech hockey league, they are a top 4 defenseman. So, like, I'm wondering if there's a player out there that fits, like, every single line. Like, let's check out Quebec Nordique legend, Lucas Raymond. Yeah, so exactly, there you go. Boom, fits on all forward lines. Lucas Johansson, he fits on all power play killing lines, D pairing 1. Oh boy, so I don't think Taylor Radish is the move considering our coaching situation. Now, I'm not done. I'm thinking we might go out and have a look around the NHL to see if there's a player that's really going to fit. But let's go over some more comments first, and then let's get the rest of the year done. Now, I've got this comment a little bit. Nikita Gusev in the comments, he says, xTech, maybe we can get some xTech Hockey League jerseys, preferably the Halifax Huskies or the Vodka Kings. Now, since I used logos that are copywritten from EA, I can't do that. I got away with it with my Storm Bears thing, but that was like a one-time thing. I got an email that says, hey, you probably shouldn't be doing this. Now, the majority of these are custom logos that EA own. In the instance of the Storm Bears, that was owned by the Utah Grizzlies. If you didn't know, that logo is used by the Utah Grizzlies in the East Coast Hockey League, so I didn't hear anything from them. I'm sure if it got to a point where we sold like 1 million t-shirts, they might, get in on that. They might say, hey, that's not cool, don't use our logo, but I don't want to do that. I can basically use my own logo, but I can't use anything that's copywritten. I believe 100% of all these logos are going to be copywritten, so unfortunately I can't do any merch. I know, rules, they're stupid, but it is what it is. Now, the last comment here comes from Apple Juice Mixwell. What a fantastic username. He writes, it's pretty cool that Eddie Lack is now coaching for Arizona State in real life, and he's playing for Tucson in the xTech Hockey League. That's true. He's a coach for the Arizona State hockey team, which is pretty sick, and it's just a coincidence that he plays on the team based in Arizona, which is pretty cool, the Tucson Comets. Now, speaking of the Tucson Comets, I don't know if I've showed you guys the jerseys. I think it's going to become a meme pretty quick because I feel like I've shown most of the jerseys at this point, but there is theirs, and then don't look at the alternates, you're not supposed to see that, and the away. So they're not the most beautiful jerseys. I didn't take too much time on those, but those are the jerseys that Eddie Lack is now rocking between the pipes. Talking about Eddie Lack, let's see if he's going to get the start here against his former team. Let's go. I think he's the backup here in Tucson. Assistant coach, backup, he does it all. Team taco guy, you love to see it. Period number 1. And and it's 1-1. All right, Klim Kostin and Perot on James Spaghetti, period number 2. Okay, 3-2. Felix Pock scores 1 with 44 seconds left. Henrik Borgstrom, okay, all right, we're down by 1 here going into the third. Unfortunately, Keith Kincaid did get the start, and who the hell are you? Why are you scoring goals with your Russian-ass name? He beats James Spaghetti, putting him up 4-2. We've been losing a few games as of late, unfortunately, and it looks like if we don't get our stuff in order, we're going to drop another 2 points to Eddie Lack in Tucson, and we do just that, although Felix Pox makes it somewhat interesting, but we drop 2 points to our good friend Eddie Lack. We are getting offered Gabe Vilardi so often. Like every other day I'm getting a trade offer for this guy. Now, just for fun, where would he fit, and why do they want to get rid of him? He's 23, only 78 overall. That could be a morale thing. Where would he fit? On our fourth line. So you see what I'm saying? That's why it's kind of broken. He's listed as a first liner, but our coach says, no, throw him on the fourth line. If we were to get Gabe Vilardi and put him on the first line, it just wouldn't work out. We are going to respectfully decline that offer. The Utah Mustangs have fired their head coach Grayson Sanford. Oh no, Utah, what's going on? His coaching record is not looking good at all. He's got a 44% team fit. Yikes, we're going to stay far away from him. Rylan Meyer, he's still on my list. He's still on my watch list. However, we really turned it on this year, so I'm going to hold off on that for right now. We're closing in on the trade deadline here. I don't want to trade Kim Erickson. See if we can beat Gabe Vilardi, and we actually lose. So that's 2 losses in a row, 3 losses in a row. Seriously, Gabe Vilardi is getting offered to us at every single day. It's ridiculous. Everyone seems to want Kim Erickson. Another trade. Oh my God, no thank you. Can we get back into the winning ways here? Oh no, Saskatchewan, they're dropping coaches like crazy. And that's another loss. That is 4 in a row here. Oh my God, these trade offers are getting a little bit ridiculous. A shootout loss, things you hate to see. Once again, another recap with our rivalry against the Tokyo Ice Tigers. We are 9-4-1. We've played a total of 14 games, and our goal differential is only 1. 2 teams that are kind of struggling in their last 10 games. We were on a hot streak, and then we kind of slowed down here in late February. So let's see if we can turn things around here and get back into the winning ways. We're at the Dragon's Den. Spring rolls for everyone, period number 1. No spring rolls. Magnus PRV, Edmonton Oiler legend. He says, nope, no spring rolls for you. He scores, making it 1-0, period number 2. Oh my God, what is going on? Kostitsyn and Hendrickson, they're eating us alive here. What's going on, fellas? Maybe we do need to make a trade. Kaylor Yamamoto. Oh my God, what is going on here? It's not looking good for our goal differential. Not at all. Can we get 4 goals in the last 9 minutes? Oh, okay, how about 5? Kostitsyn gets his second of the night, and we get absolutely embarrassed in front of our home fans. 5-0. That is straight up unacceptable. I know the whole thing, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I would love to get like an 82 overall, big time player for our third line, because aside from Igor Korshkov, these 2 guys unfortunately have not worked out. So let's see what's out there. I'm looking for a power forward who's going to be big, who can score. Give me a Taylor Radish that my coach likes. That's all I want. So you can search by power forward. I was an idiot last episode. I realized you have to switch it over to forward and then look for power forward. So there's really not a lot out there. Like Quinton Byfield would be fantastic. Obviously, that's never going to happen. That would be great, but that's a little bit too much. What's this Hickman looking like? What a name. Damon Hickman. He was a top 15 pick a couple years ago by Houston. We have to put him on the 4th line. See what I'm saying? It's kind of broken, so I feel like I can't really win, unfortunately. Is there anyone that's a decent overall? Isaac Radcliffe, what's he looking like? He's playing as a top 6. We have to put him on our 4th line. That makes no sense. Isaac Radcliffe, he is an absolute unit at 6'6", 224 pounds. Oh boy, I would love to get this guy for our third line. Look at his aggressiveness. He is a mean mother. Watch your mouth. He is an animal. I want this guy for our third line. I know it says put him on the 4th line, but I think he would be awesome on the 3rd line wing. His faceoffs aren't great, so we could easily throw him as a winger. Who the hell is this guy? He is a unit, 6'6", 224. Stop, hold the phone. I think we found our perfect third liner. Okay, we'll come back to that. His trade value isn't crazy. Is there anyone else here? Vitaly Kravtsov. He's a power forward, really? I thought he was more of a goal scorer, but Vitaly Kravtsov is another option. I could throw him on the wing. His trade value is a little bit less than Isaac Radcliffe. There's actually some options out there, which is pretty awesome. Max Jones as well. He's more suited for a top 6 role, so we're going to go ahead and say no. Close personal friend, Max Jones. Kiefer Bellows is another one I saw in the comments. You guys were telling me maybe go ahead and grab this guy. He's listed as a top 6 forward. That's not a bad option, not bad. Taylor Radish, obviously we know that's not going to work. Paul Bittner, he is actually not even signed right now. He would fit in top 6, so I'm kind of getting conflicting reviews, unfortunately. Looks like all these guys are kind of scrubs back here, so I think it's down. Ooh, what about this guy actually? Anthony Angelo. He's got 28 points. Quick math, boom, how are you? 6'5", 209. He would be the backup plan, I think. He would be the guy that if I can't get the other two, maybe I'll come back to him. I think the first option should be, where is he? Isaac Radcliffe or Nolan Foote. I saw Nolan Foote as well to be another option. He's a big winger. He doesn't like to pass the puck at all. 6'3", 190. He's another option. Nick Foote or Isaac Radcliffe. I like both, honestly. San Francisco and Red Deer, both are good teams, so we're gonna have to offer them something. Lucrative. Let's see, what can I do here? I like Nolan Foote because he's younger and he does have that medium top 6 forward potential, but I think Isaac Radcliffe is kind of the complete package. He's only 2 years older as well, so he's still got that potential. I think we should go after Isaac Radcliffe. Let's see what it's gonna take for us to get a guy like Isaac Radcliffe, a 6'6" unit on the third line. Let's see. So we're gonna have to obviously give up one of our third liners, which is fine. I'm totally cool with that. Not a lot of them have a ton of potential, which really sucks, unfortunately. So it's gonna have to be prospects and picks, which again is not ideal. So here's a little package I can give to the Red Deer Ice Hawks here. Dylan Sakura, who can easily replace Radcliffe, a couple of fourths, a fifth, and Roland McEwen. McEwen's been playing in the American Hockey League, so we're not even using him, and he's a decent overall. He should be in the National Hockey League for sure. The reason why I'm giving up so many draft picks is because we already gave up our first, second, and third for James Vagetti when we went ahead and sent him a big old offer sheet, so I'm kind of cutting off the draft for this year. If we can get Isaac Radcliffe, that would be awesome for the third line. I'll move him to a winger, see if that works out, but he seems kind of like the complete package. I really like this guy. Isaac Radcliffe, we're going to basically give up on Dylan Sakura, a couple of fourths, and an NHL defenseman to an already really good team in Red Deer. That trade is rejected. So I think what I'm going to have to do is add in a second or a third from next year. This might not be an easy trade to make. Let's start with a third, and then we'll move our way up to a second. You got to pay to play because really Dylan Sakura was nothing, Earl McEwen was really nothing, and these picks I'm not super worried about. So it's really just the second or the third, depending on what Red Deer decides to do. Trade rejected. Okay, let's beef it up into a second. I've done a lot of franchise modes, and I've noticed this one has been the weirdest for trading. Like, when we tried to trade Corey Conacher, it was like he was a really good player. He's going to get 20 goals for you, but no one wanted him because he was 74 overall or whatever it was, or 76, I think. It's just weird because the GMs, I think, don't realize how good the players are. They just basically look at the overall, or I guess the AI GMs, whatever you want to call them, but it's going to be weird. I don't even know if this trade will go through with a second. Trade rejected. Yeah, see what I'm saying? These trades are going to be so difficult. And I don't really have any prospects that they want, which is difficult. Let's see. I might be able to give up on one of these guys. Like, I don't want to trade Del Mastro. What's Kavanaugh looking like? He is a third rounder, another defenseman. Now, we're kind of rich with defensemen, which I like. Erickson, Estrada, Del Mastro. So if we have to chuck a player in, it could be this guy. 19 years old. I'd rather hang on to the 18-year-old who's one overall better. So let's go ahead and throw Kavanaugh in there. Again, you got to pay to play. Like, this trade should go through looking at the trade value. Red Deer, are you going to pull the trigger on the deal? Trade rejected. Okay, so what if I took away the 4th and made that a 3rd? Like, this is a lot to give up. You know what I'm saying? Trades are so difficult with this custom franchise mode. It makes it so annoying. A 2nd and a 3rd, like this is a decent amount to give up for Isaac Radcliffe. Kind of seems like I'm just taking things out of the lost and found bin and kind of offering Red Deer, but let's see if they'll take this with the additional pick. Yeah, they're just not interested at all. Even though I really, really want Isaac Radcliffe, I just don't think it's going to work. Let's move on here to the Stingray. I know they have Nolan Foote. Let's see if they want to part ways with Mr. Nolan Foote. So San Francisco would be over the cap, so they wouldn't be able to take they'd be able to take one of these players. I think I'm going to get rid of Roland McEwen. This will go through. A 2nd, a 3rd. Let's get rid of the 2nd. Let's take the 3rd. That looks pretty even. Let's try it. Maybe it'll be different. Okay, maybe not. Let's try something else. Again, it's just so annoying. Most regular franchise modes of trades aren't this annoying, but a 3rd and 2/4 Kavanaugh and Sakura for Nolan Foote. He's our backup plan. Trade rejected. Okay, how about this? It's basically Kavanaugh and a 2nd, and then we're kind of cutting ties with this year's draft. So 2/4, a 2nd, Kavanaugh and Sakura for Nolan Foote. The trade value is way in their favor. They should take this. Trade rejected. You see what I'm saying? It's just not, it's not working. Even if I was to like take a bunch of cap, like, do you matter? Does that really matter to you? Let's see. I'll take 50% of his cap. It's only for this year. So it's like, is that going to be enough to push it over? Yeah, like trades are so difficult in this franchise mode. It's so annoying. Like, to make this trade go through, we're going to have to give away Santa, Giftopoulos, or Kim Erickson, Klim Kostin. Like that's the kind of deal we're going to have to make, and I can't do it. The only good goaltender prospect is Nichushkin, and I definitely don't want to get rid of him. There's really not a lot of options. My hands are kind of tied here. Like, is there anything else you guys would do? Like, am I just not doing this right? Because I feel like it's just not working out, unfortunately. I can throw in, like, who really? If I threw in 2 seconds and a 4th, look at the trade value for Isaac Radcliffe. This is going to be my last ditch effort. Like, this has to go through. Come on. Trade rejected. Give me a break. Look at the trade value, homeboy. That's ridiculous. I don't know if this is like a bug or if I'm just doing it wrong, but I don't even know if we can make a trade. So we're basically just gonna stand put, I guess. What a giant waste of time that was. I don't know, let's see what I can do. I'll move True up here and move Dylan Sakura down. It gives it a +1. Our defense is fine. It doesn't need to be adjusted at all. We're good there. I just think we maybe hit a bit of a rough patch, so let's just try to get out of it. We just had a huge loss there, which really, really sucked. I mean, going into the playoffs here, where are we? We're 77 points. We have a good cushion, but it's not certain. Is firing your coach right before the playoffs, has that ever happened? Is that a smart thing to do? I don't really know. Let's see if we can get back into the winning ways here. But 35, 21, and 7. A bit of a rough patch. Vermont, there you go, big win. That's what I'm talking about. I know this team can catch fire. There you go, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go up here against the Tokyo Ice Tigers. We are now 9-5, and our goal differential is all messed up. We're definitely trailing in that department. So 9-5, looking to go 10-5. Game number 16, period number 1, and it's 1-0. Kaylor Yamamoto, this guy's been eating us alive. Period number 2. Okay, 2-1. Fitzy, he scores a big one. We started Varlamov, which is interesting. Okay, come on, boys, find it in you. Vernasty with the wooden stick. Come on, baby, you can do it. I know you can. Power play, come on, it's your time to shine. And that's a long-ass power play, but unfortunately we don't capitalize. Power play for them. Come on, boys, you're gonna lose again to Tokyo? Oh my god, things you hate to see. We're now 9-6 against the Tokyo Ice Tigers here. After winning 2 in a row, we're back with the L's, hoping we can get a win. There you go, another slow sim game on deck. We got at least 2 more here, 2 more against the Wizards, and unfortunately we don't play the Ice Tigers anymore. So once again, looking at the Wizards, you're going to see a lot of red, unfortunately. We are 5-11-4 against Bo Alfredson. We've won 2 of our last 3 against them, which is nice, but let's see if we can get win number 6 in the Dragon's Den, period numero 1, 0-0, period number 2. Okay, 1-0. Sammy Niku, power play goal on James Vagetti. So we started the big gun here. We're just kind of dried up on offense, I think. I don't know what it is. That's why I really wanted to go after someone at the trade deadline, but it just wouldn't work out. And then Harper, oh my God, Ottawa Senators GM mode legend comes through with a goal, and he makes it 2-0. Is that going to be how we end this one? Another game where we get shut out. Add another win to Berlin. They're now 5-12. I'm going all the way up here to this game. We have to beat Berlin at the last game. So we have 83 points here as we continue to... oh my God, the L's are coming so fast and furious. The Quebec Cyclones fired their head coach, Jonas Saski. Okay. I mean, I'm thinking about firing my head coach here. Damn, we are struggling. There's 2 back-to-back wins. There you go. 40, 24, and 8. 88 points. We do have a nice little cushion here. Once again, we are 5-12 up against Berlin. We're at the Waverly Place here in Berlin. Let's go. We cannot go 0-2 against Berlin in this video. No way. I'm calling it. Vernasty has a big night. Period number 1. And it's 3-0 for Berlin. Alfredson gets 2. Go away. Period number 2. It's 3-1. Cole Lind. He scores on the power play. Oh boy, oh boy. This video has, I don't even know what to say. This video has its highs, it has its lows, and Sammy Niku adds another low. Oh my God, 5-1. This is bad news, Bears. I don't feel confident going into the playoffs at all. I don't even know if we can fire our head coach at this point. Is it too late into the season? Another loss, 88 points. Are we on the verge of missing out on the postseason here? Hold on. We have 88 points. The Ninjas are closing in. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold the phone here. We could potentially miss out on the postseason. We have 2 big games against Helsinki coming up here. Hold on, what's the stats looking like? We have a game in hand against the Vodka Kings, which is nice, but every game needs to be a must-win here. Another loss. Oh my God. Okay, we're 2-7-1 in our last 10. 88 points. Oh boy, we have really fallen off the map here. Another game against Helsinki. It's a shootout loss. You got to be kidding me. 78 games played. Again, those teams have a game in hand on us. Oh my God, look how close this is. Look how tight this is. We're within a couple of points of missing out on the postseason here. Game number 78. Please, for God's sakes, win against Halifax. A 6-3 loss. What the hell is going on? I'm moving Klim Kostin back up to the first line. We're bringing Shane Wright back down. I don't know. Let's try this. I really don't know what to do at this point. But wow, we had a nice cushion. We're in danger of missing out on the postseason here. We need to beat Atlanta, and they have a really, really good player in Aguchi. So let's go. We're here at the Thrasher Place. I know I love that arena name too. Period number 1, a must-win hockey game, 0-0. Period number 2... oh boy, Adam Brooks, Kirby Reichel, things you hate to see, 4-0. What the hell, Shanghai? What are you doing? We have 2 games remaining, and we're just watching our playoffs just slip away. We're just watching them just slip away from us. The Vodka Kings and the Ninjas. If we lose these 2 games and they win, we're done. We are absolutely toast. We are done like dinner. Up against the New York Narwhals, please, for God's sakes, win. There you go. We won a hockey game. Imagine we win a hockey game. Are we in good shape right now? Is there any way that Norway or Moscow can catch us? If they win, they're going to have 92 points each, and if we lose, we'll have 91. So, yeah, I think we're going to be screwed. This is a must-win game. You win and you're in, pretty much. I'm pretty sure I'm reading this right. If you win, you're in. That's basically how this works. So, boys, here you go. I don't know what to say. There's nothing else I can do. Maybe it's the coach. At this point, the coach is hanging on by a thread. There's no way I'm going to fire my coach right before the playoffs. So, I mean, you win and you're in, boys. It's all up to you. Felix Pox, Oh my God, Taro Hirose scores on one of the first shots on the entire damn game. It's 7-3 in the shot department. I don't care how you do it, just get it done. Just go out there and get it done. If not, I'm going to blow this team up. Oh boy, okay, 4 minutes left in the first and we're down by 1. We only have 6 shots, not a great first. Are we even, like, around? Like, do you guys know there's a hockey game to be played right now? What the hell is going on? JFK, there you go. He scores a goal on Linus Soderstrom, the New York Islanders prospect. I'm getting stressed out. Jeez, I'm going to start getting some gray hair here. I didn't realize... I mean, we really shit the bed there. Oh my God, Felix Pox, you handsome, good-smelling, beautiful man, you. I didn't realize how bad we really slipped there. Like, starting in February, we just completely tanked, and Taro Hirose, go away. But JFK comes right back his second of the night. Is he going to save the season for us? Oh my God, Taro Hirose with a hat trick. Are you kidding me? Okay, you know what? Get it into overtime. No! Oh my God. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Get this game into overtime and you're going to have enough points. Oh my God. A Taro Hirose hat trick just ended our playoff dreams. Unless I read this wrong, oh my God, are you kidding me right now? This is a joke. Taro Hirose is public enemy number 1. This is a joke. No way we just missed out on the playoffs. There's no way. There's no way. Did I read this wrong? Do we clinch? Are we in? I think we're in. Yeah, we're in? NHL regular season has ended? Okay, we're in. Okay, I must have read that wrong. Oh my God, I was stressed out. I thought that... Okay, hold on. How did that work? So who missed out on the playoffs? You guys are probably yelling at me in the comments. So yeah, we lost. Okay, so did Moscow and Norway. I think I was reading it right, but they both lost. So if Norway would have won, they would have had 92 points. So basically, we needed to win and we're in, essentially, unless I'm reading this wrong. And both of these teams had to win for us to be out. But it looks like they both lost their last game in regulation because they both had 90 points. I'm 99% sure I'm right on that, but we're in. Oh my God, we made the playoffs when I thought Taro freaking Hirose was going to end us. That was way too stressful. Oh my God. Okay, so aside from all that, we have Berlin in the first round, a team that has absolutely demolished us. We are 5-13, not great. I'm really not confident right now. 1-8-1 in our last 10. This is disastrous. This is bad. Hashtag bad. B-A-D. Oh boy. We are going to need a miracle here. I don't know why I went to points. I meant to go to the playoff tree. Jeez, if Taro Hirose was going to end us, that would have been such an epic way to end off. Oh my God. Here's how the playoffs all break down. You can see here any matchups I want to look forward to. We got Conrad Stastny versus Ty Ronning in the Western Conference there. That's going to be a good matchup for sure. And then obviously, here we are once again against the goddamn Berlin Puck Wizards. Okay, enough of the regular season. We made the playoffs. Thank God. Now let's have a look at our roster. So Felix Pox, 105 points, 59 goals. That is a second career high for him. The second time he's hit 100 points in his xTech Hockey League career. But Clarence the Woodstick Vernasty, 85 overall, and he has a monster season. 92 points for his third year in the xTech Hockey League. What a beast. Almost a point per game player. He is an absolute stud at 6th overall. What a selection. We got Klim Kostin here with 61 points. Not a bad year. Definitely not as good as the 43 goal year he initially had, but he's been a pretty steady 60-point player for us. Moving on here to Julius Honka, who had another monster year at 60 points. That's awesome. Shane Wright kind of struggled a little bit in his first pro hockey season, but 45 points is definitely not bad. A plus 16, hey, it's not bad at all. I'm not writing this kid off. I think he's going to be an absolute monster for us, but 82 overall, he is growing. That's good news. Fitzy, future Norris winner. What a guy. He comes through and has a career year, 43 points. I did not expect that. That's awesome. Our second highest scoring defenseman. That's awesome. Cole Lind, 79 overall. You guys guys told me, hang on to him. He's going to be sick. He's going to be good. Aside from the 51-point season, nothing really has been looking too good for Cole Lind. JFK as well was another guy you guys were like, oh, he's going to score 70 goals a year. I don't know about that. After the 70-point year, he's really slowing down. But I'm not giving up quite yet. Korshkov, 22 goals, not bad. Riley Stillman, 28 points. Brant Clark, 24 points, a 79 overall. So him and obviously Shane Wright struggled a little bit in their first year. This definitely was not a great year all around, but we made the postseason. We're in just by the hair of our chinny chin chins. You guys confirm if I was right or not. If Moscow and I forget the other team, if they would have lost, I think it was Norway, if they would have won, we would have been out, right? Is that how that works? I'm pretty sure I'm reading all that right. Maxim Latunov was a giant bust on the third line. So again, there's still some things I really want to work on here. Yeah, definitely some question marks regarding the team. As for goalies, James Viggetti, I don't think he played bad. 35 and 22 is not terrible, but Varlamov 6 and 11, that is not great. But you got to remember, he is only 21 years old. He has been in the NHL for 3 years as a backup. Didn't have a shutout this year. Aside from his rookie year, he's kind of slowed down a little bit, but it's all good. Now, I remember in the last episode, I asked you guys to let me know how many goals you think Conrad's going to score. I haven't looked at it yet. I'm going to guess off the top of my head he's going to get 91, all right, 91 goals. But having a look at the goalies here, Matt Robson, oh my God, have yourself a year. Igor Shesterkin, he was actually offered to us. Scott Foster, Philip Gustafson, James Viggetti, there he is. As for rookies, let's see any crazy rookies this year. Hickman, Damon Hickman, that was a power forward, right? Yeah, he was one of the guys that was on my radar. Jacques Briere, so a very tight race to the Calder Trophy. Stuart Wall kind of fell off there, and Hickman came out of nowhere, 75 points. Jacques Briere, what a year, 85 overall. Stuart Wall, 66 points. Shugrin there, Radek Martinek, Tim Stutzel, and then all the way down here, we know, we love him, Shane Wright, 45 points. Maybe there's a rookie goalie that's going to challenge for the Calder Trophy. I highly doubt it, though. Let's have a look here. Colton Ellis, Connor Ingram. All right, so I said just over 90 goals for Conrad. What's he going to end up with? He has 90 on the dot. Oh my God, I was a couple off. I was pretty damn close with my guess, though, but 130 points for Valery Chubasov, but Conrad, 90 goals. Mark my words, we will see a 100-goal scorer in this franchise mode. Now I gotta look at all the comments and see if anyone guessed 90. Out of almost 300 comments, Sonia was the only one to get it right, but they spelt Conrad's name wrong, so does it really count? I don't know. I think we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Fine, you get it right. 90 goals right on the dot. Hell of a guess. Sugimoto Hiroyuki, there he is. What a beast. Aguchi, Oscar Gormley, Josh Hosang. Okay. Sure. Okay. Eli Tolvanen kind of took me off guard there. I did not expect to see Josh Hosang up there. Gordy Eiserman, a goal per game. Imagine scoring at a goal per game and you're like 10th in scoring. What a time to be alive. Bo Alfredson, Lubomir Mahalik, Joe Gattenby with 50 goals. You love to see it. Ty Ronning with 65. He's up to like 98 overall. He's an absolute unit. Zakhanov, the Wit Dog, Felix Pox, he's right up there. Dylan Cousins got really good really fast. 93 overall. Jesus, that is a very high overall for such a young kid. Isaac Lundstrom as well. I didn't expect to see him up here. Okay, 100 points. 86 apples. Oh my God, the guy loves to dish the puck. Justin Williams is 41 years old and scoring over 90 points. You love to see it. That's a career high at 41. What a time. Austin Pope, Trevor Kachuk, Philip Schlappick, Nick Patan, Biz Nasty scoring 40 goals, Clarence Vernasty using the wood stick. Guaranteed he's the only player in the NHL, the xTech Hockey League with a wooden stick. What a beauty. Looking to see any more legends down here if there's anyone. Wow, Thomas Vanek still playing, 39 years old. Let's see here. McCammon, I think that's all of the legends. Peyton Krebs, Ilya Kovalchuk, there's Taylor Radish, couple of power forwards that were on my radar. Kristen Vassalainen, yeah, it should be all of them. Damn Taro Hiroshi, game 82 hat trick, put him over 30 goals. Oh boy. Oh, there's one. Argon Bust way down here. And of course, to no one's surprise, Boris Yakupov led the league in penalty minutes. And he also led in fights. All right, so what a frustrating episode, from not getting any trades that we wanted to absolutely shutting it down, just closing off the season like mid-February. We were like, yeah, we're done here. We end off the year 1-8-1 and come within one win, I guess, or I guess two other teams not winning, of missing the Stanley Cup playoffs. Just ridiculous. So here we go, up against Berlin in round number 1. We're gonna need a miracle here to get past these guys. We know how good and know how annoying they are. They've just owned us. So I don't know what to do. Is it the coach? Should we really think about bringing back Rylan Meyer for next year? We could think about that in a couple episodes from now. But here we are, playoffs. I'll see you guys then.